Congratulations and jubilation, celebration in our nation. Oh, yeah, me.
Congratulations and jubilation, celebration in our nation.
You guys know that whenever there is an exciting news, I always like to start the video with a happy song. Today indeed is a day of joy and jubilation. It is the day that the Lord has made. So ladies and messieurs, permit me to introduce to you all our new one and only African Queen, Honorable NATASHA Osawaru. Before we get into this video, hello. If you are watching me or you're just coming across me for the first time and you haven't subscribed, start to hit the subscribe button. Mommies and daddies, for my old school mommies and daddies, don't worry, when you hear subscribe, it looks like Go TV, but no, they don't pay for this one. It is free of charge. So if you're just seeing me or you're the subscribe button, if you have subscribed, begin to give this video a big thumbs up, and if you've done that, drop your comments down in the comment section as we discuss. All right, let us proceed. You know, in one of our videos that went live a few weeks ago, we discussed, deliberated, and digested this open letter that Charles Idibia, the younger brother of our legend, Two-Face Idibia, penned out to him and made public on social media. In that faithful letter, Charles was pleading to his brother, whom he described as the modern-day Jesus Christ, that he should have a rethink about this relationship that he is parading with this lady, NATASHA, saying that he has an ongoing divorce proceeding and that he needs to take some time off social media and heal, that this girl is doing more harm to him than good. She is blocking him off his family. She is intercepting his WhatsApp calls and messages. She is making him to swallow his words and make a fool out of himself. He is controlling him and sabotaging his businesses and career. His brother made a passionate plea, urging Two-Face to please think of his 7 children and have a rethink on how he is handling this relationship. And people were very curious to know if Two-Face hearkened to his brother's cries, or is he adamant on going on with NATASHA? Ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, what could be more clearer of an answer than this?
What could he do for me? I told him that my love is free, but can you match me? I can do it all for myself, want you but really
clearly and very clearly, it seemed like Two-Face could not be bothered with all of these rants and bants that his younger brother aired out on social media. He has his mind made up. And so a few days ago, Two-Face Idibia and NATASHA Osawaru took their relationship a top-notch further by holding their traditional wedding ceremony. Guys, it was a very quiet event, and I believe it was done on purpose. No paparazzi, no celebrities invited, just, you know, a very intimate wedding with close friends and family members in attendance. His brothers were clearly not in sight. I did not see them. If you did, let us know down in the comment section. But his mother was visibly in display. NATASHA was beautifully adorned in her traditional Edo regalia, while Two-Face, on the other hand, was repping with his teeth print and this plain, simple white ensemble, looking like royalty. And do you know what the song of the day was? Do you know what the theme song of the day was? Oh yes, you guessed right. It was none other but Africa Queen, the one and only Africa Queen, the song dedicated to his wife, Annie Idibia. Ladies and gentlemen, it was such a beautiful sight to behold. My dear people, see me see wahala. Would you believe that as I was busy marrying and jollificating about this wedding and about this news, some people crawled into my DM and they were like, Neze, Barrister Neze, what do you have to say about this? The divorce between Two-Face Idibia and his wife Annie has not been finalized though. Can you please help us explain the legality of what just happened under the eyes of our law? Is a person now allowed to conduct another marriage during the subsistence of a legal statutory marriage? Barrister Neze, yeah? And I was like, stop this thing you are doing. See, when I am in a good and jolly mood, I don't like disturbance. I don't like speaking big English. I don't like answering big questions. I beg, Femi, say like, Joe, leave me, Jerry. I'm just trying to have a good time here. But just because you have asked, I have to answer. Please, DJ, play me my answer.
No matter where we see, so the terror starts. Be heavy for mouth, no matter for ground. Now who I go out? It don't be me go talk. Be heavy for mouth, no matter for ground. Now who I go out?
My dear people of God, though, as I was busy enjoying myself and basking in the whole celebration, that is how some Tatafo people started coming. Say, hey, see how the wedding be. See venue. See wedding of legend. It be like burial. See wife. Oh, this is the first time I'm seeing bride demolishing one big bowl and basin of jollof rice on her wedding day. Oh. Some were like, see, there is no even chemistry. There's no physics. There's no biology between them. That's wonderful for your pocket, though. All I came to tell you is that wedding has happened, though. So please, drop your hearty congratulations down in the comment section as we make welcome our new Africa Queen, Osawaru Natasha. Now, there is a coincidence in this event that has got people talking. While Two-Face was getting married to another woman during the subsistence of an already existing marriage with Annie Idibia on the 25th of July 2025. That same 25th of July, Annie was in the hospital going through some kind of health scare or surgery with their child. Annie shared this post via her Instagram stories where she said, "Bravest of them all, it's a very big day for my superstar. Dear Lord, please come through for my baby. Please, Lord." And then she shared a video of herself tying her daughter's hospital robe as a doctor stood nearby. And she captured it, "God has got us." And certainly people had opinions about this. They were like, mommy is in the hospital standing beside their child. Their child is about to go in for a procedure. She's scared to death. She's offering prayers. She is right there present. While Two-Face, on the other hand, daddy, is celebrating and eating bowl of jollof rice, getting married to another woman on the same day. How ironical. These people were like, in future now, these kinds of men will now delude themselves to expect the same level and degree of love and loyalty from these children. And when they don't get it now, they'll come out crying. Their mother bad-mouthed me. Their mother spoilt me to them. Their mother was the one that changed my children's hearts towards me. They were like, no, it is not always their mother that these children see. They're the ones that lived through these experiences. They experienced these things for themselves. They formed their opinions of who their parents are. You see what we're talking about? Daddy is frolicking with another woman getting married while the child and her mother is in the hospital going through a medical process together. Well, shortly after this post that Annie made showing their daughter going in for a medical procedure, she made yet another and she said, "Choose your kids in every situation, at any time, over anyone. Choose your kids." Now, this post that Annie made generated a lot of controversy and discussions centered around who should come first, who should be priority in a marriage. Because clearly, Annie was saying, choose your children, even in a marriage, over anyone. And anyone there, of course, includes your spouse. So people had divergent opinions and they were like, no, that is not how marriage is supposed to be. Marriage is a union between two people. Any other persons that emerge from that marriage is secondary, comes after. Those people were only possible because the marriage existed. So the number one priority in a marriage should be your spouse. In fact, your children should not even be seeing you put them above their father or their mother. So these other people were like, no, it is bad advice. That Annie should not, because of her own bitter experience with Two-Face, push out a wrong advice to women. It's already a very general problem amongst men where you hear them complaining, oh, since we had children, my wife has shifted her attention, her focus, her whole emotions and love to the children, making me feel like a stranger or making me feel, deserted or moved to the back burner. And they were like, that's very wrong advice. In a marriage, a woman should always put her husband first above the children or any other person. After all, these children would get married, they will start up their own families, and you'll be the one begging them to call you. By then, it now becomes almost too late. What you have left is lonely and disconnected. These other people did not agree at all to what Idibia was saying. But on the other hand, there were these set of people who stood solidly behind Annie. They were like, what Idibia said is 1000% correct. According to them, spouses can cheat, they can lie, they can betray you, they can leave, the marriage can end, but your children would always remain your children. Your children would always remember you, at least most times. Your children is yours for life, they cannot divorce you. They were like, many women have had their loyalty repaid with betrayal, and that their children become the center of their hope and their healing. And that yes, it is indeed better and safer to put your children above any other person, including your spouses. Now there was that heated argument. I said, let me bring it here so we can share our thoughts. What are your thoughts? Do share them down in the comment section as we continue pouring in the congratulations for the latest couple in town, NATASHA Osawaru and Two-Face Idibia. So guys, yes, we have come to the end of today's video. If you're new here, you're seeing my face for the first time, or if you've been watching without subscribing, oh yeah, kia. Hit the subscribe button, guys. Give this video a big thumbs up. Share your thoughts down in the comment section and stay glued, for we have so much more coming your way. Have you hit the subscribe button? It's me, your girl, Barrister Nessa, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.